Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Come on in. It's time to get some breakfast going. The kids are here and they are hungry. So I got breakfast going here. We're going to do some. Okay, y'all probably trying to figure out what kind of bread is that. Well, we got smorgasbord toast this morning. Didn't have bread. So I had to break open some hot dog buns and some raisin bread. So that's our bread for the day. Egg skillet. Eggs are going to go in there doing some gourmet eggs. Got a big old pot of buttery grits. And I'm going to pop those sausage in the oven, let them brown up. And that will be breakfast for today. So hope you all are having a God bless morning. Hope you are praying without ceasing, because as you know, if you've listened to the news this morning, there are many, many, many things in the news that we need to be praying about. You know, we have to continue to pray without ceasing. We have to continue to look to the hills from whence cometh our help. Our help comes from the Lord these days, y'all. God is still in control of everything that is happening. Kylie, turn that down a little bit, baby, for me. Yeah, Kylie's over. She got her cartoon thing going on this morning, so you know how that goes. But anyway, excuse me, my grandson McCall is here, and his wife Monica. They're stationed down in Augusta. He's an Army guy, and little baby Cairo is here, and Caden is here, but he's not in the house yet. But anyway, we're getting ready to get this breakfast going so we can sit down, relax, and fellowship and have some good old breakfast. Again, I hope you all are continuing to pray and understand why we have to continue to pray. Now, more than the food, we need prayer, we need scriptures, we need something to hold on to. So more than this breakfast this morning, I just want to share with you very quickly James, the book of James 13:3, that basically says, you know, say what you mean what you say, and most of all, do what you say that you're going to do. So in this life, we have to be upfront, honest, mature, and dependable about the words that come out of our mouth. In other words, the scripture plainly says, let what comes out of your mouth match your actions. Don't show up one way when you've told me something else. So that's a good thing to think about. That's a good way to be in life, because you know, people look to certain other people for certain things, and if you say one thing and do something else, then I'm very high on integrity. Integrity is one of my favorite words. So please, if you say something, do what you say. And if you can't do it, then you need to come back and say, I can't do it. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with saying, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do. But certainly if you make a promise, you need to keep that promise. So anywho, let's move on with this breakfast. Just wanted to share that word with you all. That was more pressing on me than even getting up cooking this morning. So I've shared the word. Again, if you can, get that Bible link. It's just click on the Holy Bible, and it comes up with those different scriptures and teachings and prayers. And that prayer this morning said, well, Lord, help me to be able to live a life that I can do the things that I say I'm going to do, that I can, you know, if you make a promise, keep a promise. In other words, if you cannot keep the promise, then by all means, be man or woman enough to double back and say, I just cannot do it. Forgive me. I'll do better next time, or let's start over, or whatever the case might be. So, on with the breakfast. I'm getting ready to get my sausage or I'm going to broil them. I've already put them in the microwave for a few minutes just to get them going. So now I'm going to get them into the broiler and let them sit under there for a few minutes, and then get the rest of the breakfast going. So y'all hang on, don't leave me. Get your eggs out, get you some sausage, some bacon, whatever. Or maybe you just want coffee and toast. I don't know. Anywho, y'all, I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, breakfast is ready. The toast is done. The piping hot grits drooling with butter is done. The cheesy gourmet eggs are done. And of course, the sausage is done. And we're just going to drink some cranberry juice and whatever. So, thank y'all for stopping by. Thank y'all for praying now. Keep those prayers going up even as you're eating, even as you're doing whatever. Continue to pray, because we got some serious stuff going on. Our Attorney General is up there speaking, and he's trying to get some things handled about the insurrection back in January. Just a lot of stuff going on. All those shootings over the weekend. That's still going on. Still trying to get people to get those shots done so that we can all be safe and healthy. Still praying for our children, grandchildren, family members, whatever. So just keep those prayers going up so the blessings will continue to come down, that we will be in good graces. Treat one another well as often as possible. Send a text message, a visit, whatever. All those things count. Be kind to someone. Cook somebody a meal. Pray for people when you know things are going on. If you think about somebody, go ahead and pick up the phone and call them or make some kind of contact with them, because you know we don't know from one day to the next what's going to happen next. So um, in terms of treating one another well, love one another as God has loved us, because love is what's going to get us through this stuff, because it's not going to end until it's all washed through. So keep those prayers going up so the blessings will continue to come down. Continue to pray without ceasing. And oh, remember, this coming up weekend is Juneteenth. I will be doing a presentation at the museum, so I'll probably send you all some pictures of whatever I do. So remember, if you have the opportunity to go ahead and help to celebrate Juneteenth, of course, you know that was the emancipation for African Americans, for you and I that are African American. That was our freedom from slavery. So it's still something that we celebrate. We here the 4th of July, Independence Day, but for Mr. Wesley, that back in the 1800s, he decided, okay, we needed to call this Juneteenth. So thus we have Juneteenth. So if you have the opportunity to share some of those activities, help with some of those activities, contribute to those activities, or just go and learn something about Juneteenth, and give me some feedback whenever you send me a note or two. Just give me a feedback on if you did some kind of activity over the weekend for Juneteenth. I'd love to hear about it, but I'll be at the museum this year, so I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. So by all means, try to participate, do something good. You know, you can do it with food, you can do it with decorations, any kind of adornment, anything that alludes to Juneteenth. That's Saturday, June 19th is Juneteenth. So guys, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for your love, your expressions, everything, just for all the well wishes, for your views. Thank y'all for well wishes toward my family and my friends. And the main thing though, y'all continue to pray without ceasing. Look at the news enough to know what's going on so that we know what to pray about. So until I decide to cook again, which will probably be later on this afternoon, I got to get something going for dinner. This is just breakfast. We're just starting the day out. Go ahead and find you something now. I think this evening I may do some kind of chicken dish. Y'all know I love chicken. So anywho, y'all, keep those prayers going up now so the blessings will continue to come down. Pray without ceasing. Do something kind for someone. If it ain't nothing, go knock on the neighbor's door to say good morning. Pick up that phone, give somebody a phone call, text them a message, whatever you can do. If you all hear music in the background, I'm not sure, you know, that's those cartoons, those little voices. I can't tell if it's music or not, but I know those little voices there. I make no claim to any of it. That's the children. So give the kids a break this morning, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love you guys. Toodaloo.